Welcome to Meta Vibes. I'm Meta. What's good? So, y'all, I'm gonna be doing your Mercury retrograde readings for the Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. This is gonna be for Gemini. So, I'm sorry, not Gemini, Virgo. All right, get it popping. Let's get it popping. All right, Virgo. So all my decks have already been pre-shuffled. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick shuffle in front of you because everybody likes to see me shuffle. Virgo, you're thinking about someone. Feel like someone feels like they missed an opportunity with you, or you feel like you missed an opportunity with someone. If you're a Virgo who's dealing with vices, please pay special attention to them so you don't have a relapse, whether it's a sex addiction, food addiction, drugs, alcohol, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're into. All right, Virgo, let's see what's popping. You have Two of Pentacles, weighing out your options. You're trying to decide if something is worth it. Not only that, you're trying to find a balance between the toxic part of yourself and the non-toxic part of yourself. It's like the hood and the corporate side of you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be so extreme as toxic and non-toxic, but you know what I'm saying. Anything that would hinder your progress is toxic, period. All right, so that's, jumping into Mercury retrograde right there. Now, Mercury retrograde is like a 45-day time frame, including the shadow time frame and all these things. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see mid Mercury retrograde. What's happening for y'all? Yeah, there you are. There you are, Virgo, in all of your heavenly glory. The occultist, the reader, the somebody who's isolating themselves on purpose to think. You're trying to make a decision, you're overthinking. But you're thinking. What are you thinking about, Virgo? I'm gonna pull an extra card for that because that is a Raven Arcana. Let's see. What are you thinking about, Virgo? Did you make the right decision? Is that what you're thinking about? Are you I feel like you've changed as a person. You want to do better, you want to be good, and you're thinking about all of the things you've done in the past. Like and some Virgos might have worked against people who really didn't deserve it, and now they're feeling guilt. Eee. So random message. Not everybody feels this way. Or I feel like, you promised to do something for someone and you never did it, and now it's like haunting you. You're just like, damn, but I feel like something came up and it didn't allow you to do that one thing for that one person at that one time. So it's kind of like, you usually try to keep your promises, but you weren't able to that one time. So you're just like, oh. All right, Three of Swords. All right. So, all right. You're thinking about, a situation that didn't pan out um, the way you wanted it to or the way someone else wanted it to. I feel as though it involves three people. This could be a third party situation. You might get caught cheating or whatever, and then you isolate yourself because you're like, fuck, I couldn't make a decision between these two people, and then I get caught cheating, and that was not the intent. When I see red here, I think of heart. I'm sorry. I think of a base chakra, so like the root chakra. So you might been having a lot of sex with people that were not your mate, Virgo. Virgonian. But that's just, that's a guesstimation. Every Virgo situation is different, but there is some sort of heartbreak, that does come in the middle of Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. Okay. All right. Let's see what the outcome of Mercury retrograde is going to be for you. I'm going to get clarifiers and all that stuff, but I'm just reading as I go along. Knight of Cups. Okay, so you're dealing with a child of yours. Maybe you have a small child, a young boy. Maybe he's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or you could be, making a small gesture to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio is making a small gesture to you. They're making you an offer. Is it one you can't refuse? Are you apologetic? Is somebody apologizing to you? Are you apologizing to someone? Do you see the error of your ways, Virgo? Or did somebody do this to you and now they're offering you a cup of, you know, well, this is the valet, which is like the knight. So it's a little bit more mature of an offer. It's kind of like, okay, I know I did wrong, so I'm going to apologize. It's not exactly the King of Cups who's like showing their devotion. This person, this Valet of Cups is just like, all right, you know, it was a fucked up situation. Let's meet in the middle somewhere. If you did something wrong to someone, Virgo, I wouldn't take that approach. I wouldn't just be like, all right, let's just meet in the middle. Like your pride might be getting in the way of a situation here. All right, so and again, I'm going to clarify all of these. So beginning of Mercury retrograde. So let's say the next 10 days, right? This is the next 10 days, next 20 days, next 10 days, and then 10 days after that, and 10 days after that. Mercury retrograde is like a 45-day process, let's be real, including the shadow and the actual retrograde itself. Uh, yeah, good 45 to 50-day process. When you're in the clear, I should say, to buy devices, make decisions, like sign that paperwork, move, all these things. But Mercury retrograde is not like a time where you're incapable of doing anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like Mercury retrograde is going to be in Aquarius. So find out where Aquarius is in your chart. I can't think right now. I can't be well. Okay, let me do it. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, your sixth house. So your sixth house, can't speak, of health, wealth. Actually, this is the house of Virgo, if I'm not mistaken, in the traditional astrology. So health, wealth, work, no, health and work, excuse me, health and work. So maybe, like I was saying before, something to do with addictions. Maybe the addictions were getting in the way of your work, so now you're having to juggle your finances because you're spending too much on something that you should not be spending on. Or maybe, somebody is, kind of orchestrating something to cause you pain here. Virgo, you might be dealing with another Virgo who kind of, or somebody went to a practitioner, or somebody went to another Virgo to kind of like do something here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and clarify. Go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify, Virgo. Because you could easily not be brokenhearted. This could literally be somebody else going through the motions. All right, you have a gift. Okay. Go ahead and check that out. A gift. Yeah. So maybe, and then bottom of the deck, you have a meeting. All right. So maybe you were offered, two jobs, or somebody offered their love to you, and you had to, make a decision. You have two people who offered you their love, you being the third person, i.e. the Three of Swords here, and you had to make a decision. You're just like, I could only be with one person, and then at the end of the Mercury retrograde, you guys end up finalizing something and making that, making, the going ahead and making the offer and it being accepted and then going forward with that. But a gift is being offered here. That's a lovely energy, actually. So you might be dealing with another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but I'm getting heavy Capricorn energy. Or you might be considering giving a gift to this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. Um, you know, let's see. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and clarify the other cards here. Okay, what is this? Hermit, Three of Swords, Hermit, Three of Swords, Hermit, Three of Swords, Hermit, Three of Swords. You have the Good Lord. So this is typically the Emperor for me in this deck. Yeah, I say that because under the deck you have his thoughts. And then a rich man and a meeting and the court. All right. So this could easily be you accepted a gift from someone maybe a while ago, you know, before even this retrograde. It could have been years ago, and now it's coming back like, damn, I should not have accepted that gift because I didn't know that they were trying to bribe me gift. And by giving you this gift, someone else gets hurt, but you didn't know that was the plan all the whole time. Or maybe you purposely took a gift that belonged to somebody else, and now that information is coming back to haunt because the ultimate hermit would be God, would it not? Do we see God? But we know of God. People don't know the hermit, but they know he's there. Somebody's always watching. Someone's always observing. So the good Lord, it's like he's walking, he's going about his business, and this person's like, "Hey, can you help me? Can you help me out real quick?" And I feel as though somebody asked if you could help them out in the past and you didn't, and now you feel remorse about it. Now you feel remorse about it because you're just like, "Damn, I should have just helped this person. Like, why didn't I just help this person? Like, why would I go out of my way to like personally hurt this person? Maybe this person went hermit on your ass and it gave you the same energy you were giving them." Virgo. See. I mean, and again, time is fluid, so this doesn't have to be beginning, middle, end of Mercury retrograde. I'm just trying to give it a little bit more of a framing it here. Nice big luck. Ooh. Ooh. Let's keep looking at this, shall we? Let's just how sexy this card is. Big luck. I'm into it. I like big anything. I'm just kidding. Bottom of the deck, you have small child. So you could very well uh have been gifted a child and you're just like fuck, you find out you're pregnant and you're like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna have another kid, and bam. Or maybe it was an opportunity that was passed up in the past and then you're gifted the opportunity again, and but you're already, let's say this is a job situation, right? Let's say you're working somewhere and you're juggling, you're just like, you apply for so many jobs, you haven't heard anything back, all right? But you know the job that you have, you're probably an essential worker, they need you, okay? Or maybe somebody pulled hella strings to get you into this job and you're dissatisfied, but you don't complain because you have a job. Especially in an economy like this where people don't have work, but you're grateful you have a job, but you hate it, you're over it, you're just like, oh, this is soul sucking. And it hurts because you're just like, I'm getting paid, yes, I'm stable, yes, but I'm so unhappy. Virgo. Then one of the jobs that you applied for in the past, or even a promotion, or even a job, a job that you applied to in the past, right, comes out of nowhere, and they're just like, yeah, we want to move forward with the process, and you're just like, you're actually like, shit, this is great. But now you're just like, fuck. You're worried about like if you make the wrong decision. It's like good things happen, Virgo, and you're just like, yay, fuck. What do I do now? Yay, fuck. What do I do now? Virgo, stop. Stop it. Stop it. This could also be the opportunity to go back. I'm getting Pisces energy with this and Sagittarius energy. Pisces and Sagittarius. But this could be an opportunity to save face and go back and present this offer to somebody who you might have, been very ugly with due to whatever addiction you might have had or whatever mood you were in that day or whatever. Y'all Virgos are moody. Don't tell me any different because y'all moody. You know you're moody. But with this Page of Cups here and the big luck, like I feel like a new opportunity presents itself, whether it's love, finance, romance, whatever, and you're just like, Hell yeah, I'm gonna take this. And it's presented to you towards the end of Mercury retrograde, which is great because and I keep talking about or maybe this is a new opportunity for you to get on a new path as far as like health goes because Virgo, this is Virgo energy right here. This is a Virgo reading. This could be your health, like, and this is divine blessings, okay? So maybe God is giving you a second chance in regards to your health. Maybe you OD'd or you knew someone that OD'd or somebody, you know, let's say you slept with someone who had a disease and you kind of juggled this gift of health because you slept with someone who was like tainted. So you go and get tested and you're paranoid the entire time, but then the news comes in, hey, 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 good lord, and you're like, yes, you rang. And good news comes in, so you're just like, oh, I'm in the clear. Fantastic. So you're back on track, you're back on your shit. You're just like, yes, I won't make that mistake ever again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give it up, because my pussy is a gift, you know? Or like what did Kanye say? My present is a present, kiss my ass. Yes. Oh, but or dude, this dick ain't free. What I guap, this dick ain't free. You want me to do what? You want some, huh? Ugh. Virgo, sorry. All right. You want some, huh? All right. So, what is this gift in Two of Pentacles? You have, what is this card? The Thief. Ooh, somebody stole something. That's what I was saying, man. Ooh, Virgo, somebody stole something from you or you stole something from someone. And I feel as though you've been plagued. Like let's pretend that you're the Virgo that stole something. If you stole something from someone or you knowingly left someone in a shitty situation, that karma is haunting you. Or if somebody did that to you, it's haunting you. And you're just like, fuck, how do I save face? How can I approach this person? I wasn't myself when I did that, or I was going through my own depression or whatever, all these things. Like I was under like I was listening to horrible people doing horrible things, and we all fall privy to that, you know what I'm saying? But you have to like be your own like you have to do mental checks, right? You have to like make sure you're on the up and up because if you're not, then you're gonna be in the Three of Swords energy for long bouts of time. This could have been a 3-year situation, like dang. I suddenly got really thirsty while doing your reading, Virgo, so you need to drink more water. Yeah, drink more water, Virgo. You're dehydrated. I feel as though you're gonna make an offer to someone because you've been in this energy for a while now. Especially if somebody who was good to you in the past and you still dick them over, Virgo, that is such bad karma. And I feel like you want to change your karma by making an offer to this person again, or vice versa. Somebody could be doing this to you. And if you don't do it wholeheartedly, or if they don't do it wholeheartedly, you're gonna know, and you're not gonna like even want to like be like it's gonna be dial tone, airplane mode, blocked, return to sender forever with this person. This person, I don't see them, especially if they're a hermit in their own right. They're like another version of you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or if they're a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Pisces is your opposite sign. Capricorn and Taurus are your sister signs. You guys share the same attributes, man. What in the entire fuck? Learn your astrology, Virgo. All right. Trip to the country. All right. So maybe someone, you're making an offer to someone who lives far away from you. Maybe you live in the city, or maybe they live in the country. I'm sorry, they live in the city and you live in the country, and you're just like, or maybe they were in a situation that you found to be less advantageous, and this person, finds a way to create prosperity for themselves, and you want to go see them because they kind of got themselves out of a bad situation, but you kind of dick them over, or they did this to you, and you're just like, damn, how do I even save face? You can't. You really can't. Not in this situation. No, no, sorry. And Virgo, if somebody is trying to just, come through and I'm also getting like something to do with kids here, like maybe someone, maybe you, let's say you're the female Virgo and you have a baby daddy and you ask this person to help you, and they kind of just like, let's say they even came over, they spent time with you and the kid, they had sex with you, and you gave them your gift, which is yourself, or they said that they were going to give you a gift, and they kind of hustled you, and now you're feeling hurt because you need the help from this person because they're your baby father, or vice versa, or you're the dad, Virgo, and you go have sex with the baby moms, and then you kind of like are just like, all right, I'm good. You take care of the kid, yes, but like the mother actually needs help, and you're just like, that's not my problem. Like, I'll fuck you, but like, dang, that's harsh, Virgo. That is harsh. But I feel as though the wheels turn, you soften up, or this person softens up with you, Virgo, and they try to make amends. On another note, um, maybe this is like some money coming in, because there is money coming in here, because it's big luck, there's coins falling everywhere, there is some money coming in, it's a blessing from the universe. Maybe you literally take a trip, like you leave the home for something. You leave the home for something. Maybe your kid, you have to go pick up your kid, and when you go pick up your kid, you go to the gas station, you pick up some stuff, you get a lotto ticket, and then you make some money. You're just like, holy shit. I think the small child has something to do with this. I think the small child brings you some sort of luck, especially if your child is a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius child. You get some sort of win. Or maybe it's about to be tax season in around this time, so your taxes come through and you're able to move or relocate. You take a trip to the country, maybe yeah, you're able to relocate, or you're able to move. Ooh. Or maybe you go visit someone who, you go visit an old friend, kind of lick your wound from whatever this heartbreak you go through, in the middle of Mercury retrograde, like mid-February here, and they give you some sound advice, which allows you to get your head back on straight, and you're able to get back on the grind and make your money. So, as far as like the spiritual warfare goes, if there's any attacks on your life, or what you could do to bring more prosperity into your life, if you have any blocked chakras or anything like that, let's see what's going on with that. I feel like a young person gets pregnant around you, Virgo. Ancestral support, yeah, Virgo. You're protected. Divine blessings. Someone's always watching. You know what I'm saying? Anybody tried to steal your gifts, i.e., your spiritual gifts, your your abilities, how whatever you use to make money, or maybe somebody literally stole like your mail, because this guy looks like he has mail in his hands, or they tried to steal, like something that's just yours, like whatever. So I'm like scratching myself. I got shorts on. Anyway, but yeah, somebody tried to steal your stuff, man. And maybe they did, and you end up having to like juggle until you get it back, and then you find out someone who was like super close to you did that, but because you were able to act accordingly and you spoke to the authorities, the good Lord. I mean, I'm not saying that, this card doesn't necessarily represent authorities, but you're asking someone for help and they help you, and then you're able to get back on track, you get your shit back, and you're Maybe you got to go clear yourself out. You go to maybe you have a routine where you work out in the woods, and which would be considered the country, but it's not. But you go to the woods, you go somewhere that's a little bit more rural, more land, less city, more land. That's how I see this card. And you pray to your ancestors, you chill with them, or maybe you need to. Maybe you need to create an altar. Maybe you need to spend more time with your ancestors. Let me read this card. I'm going to pull some other cards out too, but ancestor support includes calling on your own ancestors, historical figures of high vibrations, and ascended masters and deities who are aligned with universal law and high vibrational systems. This is done through the development of altars, specific herbs, oil usage, petitions for guidance, and more. They can support you in battle and one up your opponents. Nice. Okay, let's see what you might be dealing with here. Yeah, Virgo. Like, of course, you're Virgo. You're the zodiac mason. Of course, you're connected to your ancestors. You probably talk to them like every hour. You're just having a full blown conversation with them. You're getting downloads throughout the evening, and it's like I feel like you know better. Like there's a situation that happened around you, and you knew better, and you kind of like let your human form in the way of your spiritual experience. But fortune is here. Block. Yeah. See, you use your ancestors to block any bullshit coming your way. Maybe there's someone trying to send out. Yeah, like I said, somebody is purposefully trying to send out this Three of Swords energy to you. And the good Lord can literally, figuratively speaking, be God. You speak to God, ancestors, and it changes. Somebody tried to steal your powers. They tried to strip you, then hurt you, so that way you could not continue. But that didn't happen. And if you're trying to do this to someone, Virgo, it's not gonna fucking work. Good luck though. All right, so blocking spells vary from banishing spells as they are designed to block energies from entering your field. Blocking can happen through cutting cords with the person throwing the attacks. It also includes setting up freezer spells and utilizing sigils and other magical symbols to block a repeat offender. Blocking is a repetitive process. Okay. And let's see what they were trying to do. What were they trying to do? I'm just curious. What were they trying to do to you, Virgo? Let's see if the cards will say it. What were you guys trying to do to Virgo? I mean, I don't know why you guys even try if they're Virgo. That's elemental healing. Something maybe you're dealing with crystals and that's what's blocking. That's helping your ancestors block. Because it's changing your frequency on a molecular level, so you don't worry about it's like when they send these attacks to you, Virgo, you're not even the same person anymore because your frequency changes all the time because you take trips to the country, because you are gifted, to spend time outside. Two of Pentacles, earth energy, so you are earth, so you go to your habitat, you go to the earth and you seclude yourself while these people are sending attacks your way. I'm getting goosebumps. This is like dumb, like why dumb. Anyway, here we go. Debris. They were trying to send debris your way. What else? Tears. What else? Relationships. Yes. Friends. So-called friends, right? This card indicates that the person who is facilitating spiritual attacks on you is a current or former friend. This could also be one or more of your friends is facilitating the attack, or the attackers are connected to or being recruited by your friends. Yeah. And they were trying to send debris your way, tears in your etheric field, and fuck up your relationship so you're not able to meet people. Because look at this, she's obviously meeting someone. She goes on a trip and she meets someone that she likes, and then love is invited into her life and things change because if you're a petty ass Virgo man or woman and you're sending blocks to stop whoever from finding love and money and whatever because you feel like you have some sort of control over them, or that it's not gonna fucking work. All right, this is getting me mad because like people are so fucking pitiful. Like if you did wrong to someone and they moved on, why are you still attacking them? It's fucking sad and you're pathetic anyway, and you're always gonna be that way if you continue this behavior. Anyway, tears are similar to the rips in the sense that it is designed to deplete your energy. Tears are also meant to split your energy body into fractions for quicker draining. thief of your gifts. Somebody was trying to drain you. They were trying to figure out how to do that. But because they came into your field, you had ancestor support, they blocked them, then they got fucking hurt. It was probably a man doing this to another man or to another woman. I feel like this is a man doing this to a woman. I feel like I'm the Virgo woman and there's another man who's upset at me for not dealing with their bullshit and keeping me in the three of swords, keeping me in some third party bullshit, keeping me in deceit and lies. So I go about my business. This person is butthurt, so they try to attack me, and then it doesn't work. It bounces off me and it goes back to you, and now you're hurt. Where this is you, the Virgo man who's salty, and you try to affect someone's life, and then not only is it blocked, but it's returned back to you, my love. I hope you know this. Debris. Debris as a tactic of warfare includes deliberate obstacles surrounding the individual from in order to distract them from priorities, mainly manifest as external circumstances and people. Yeah, because they were trying to add debris in your life so that way you're not able to find relationships or love or connect to people or have a heart to heart with anyone because they can't their heart is fucking frozen and black and ugly from all the drug use because that's why they stay in such a low vibration because of all the addictions that they have, and they have so many tears in their own physical and etheric body because of all the sex that they keep having with random ass people and cheating on people. So you have a partner and you're cheating on people, okay? So it keeps you in a low state because you have all these entities chilling in your sacral chakra and your root chakra, and it's throwing off all your chakras. And because you're in such a low vibrating state, you're attracting nothing but negativity. So because people are removing themselves from your life, you want to destroy other people because they left you. No, but seek help. You need fucking help. Anyway, relationships. Let me read this card and let me get the fuck out of this reading. Fucking pathetic ass people. This is a sign that whoever is sending you attacks is attempting to disrupt your relationships, whether it be a love interest, family member, friends, or your own children. Spiritual attacks on relationships are the most common and usually done out of jealousy. This can also indicate that the attacks can be on someone you are in relation to, or because someone of you are in. Okay, so it's kind of like I hate the way people love you, so I'm going to attack you and I'm going to attack them to make sure that nobody wants to be around you. Just so you know, whoever you're doing this to is protected by their ancestors and it is blocked and it's returned back to sender. So this wheel of fortune here is going to whoever is the sincere one, whoever's heart is light as a feather. If that's not you, Virgo, I wish you good fucking luck because the odds in that case will not be in your favor. And for the Virgos who are high vibing, for the Virgo moms out there who have to deal with bullshit with their baby daddy, just know whatever court situation you're in, whatever money you're supposed to be receiving, you will be receiving that in the next 45 days. Just believe. All right. And if you're a Virgo man and you're dealing with your baby mama who is trying to do everything they can to steal money from you because they just don't want to work, they don't want to do anything, they keep attacking you spiritually, making sure that you're not able to find relationships. And if you do find a relationship, they do some work to make sure that you're single forever and ever. Amen. Right? It's gonna backfire on them, and then they will be in the Three of Swords energy. All right. So may you guys always be divinely guided. I'm sorry that you have to deal with there's just some asshole around you, some Scorpio person around you who's butthurt because you know they're ugly or something. I don't know. Or they're too much of a whore or a man whore, and they have so many miles on them that they're beyond repair. So they want to fuck your shit up because you're the Virgo, the Virgin, Virgo, the Prude, and you make sure that you're straight, that you don't, you keep up to date with your status at all times. You're not binging on anything. You don't take your life for granted or your health for granted. Anyway, Virgo, may you always be divinely guided. If you'd like to book a reading or if you need any help with any blockage or any removal or whatever, I do custom candles. And yeah, you can hit me up. All my information is in the description box below. May you always be divinely guided. I love you guys so much. Peace.